Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 14th of May and this time I have some news for you regarding The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, as numerous users took to the game's forum to basically discuss whether or not the game's license could be shared on the same console or if a CD key was needed. And of course, naturally, this would affect the ability to, trade it in or lend it to a friend or anything like that. But just like the PC version, you will actually need to buy it new if you want to play it on PS4 and Xbox One, as it will require a CD key to play. So, as keys are a one-time use, used copies, well, they're not going to be a thing when it comes to ESO on the consoles or any version really, because, well, the PC version is the same. You have a code that comes with the game. Once you use that code, that's no good to you. And I have a little bit of a statement here. This is what the actual representatives who clarified this on the forum said. Quote, "To clarify, you will need a unique game registration code in order to play the game, and used copies will not be eligible to receive a key if the code has already been redeemed. It works the same way as the PC version in that the code included in the box is to activate your ESO2TU account, and the discs are for installation purposes. If you own the disc but you don't have a key, you'll be able to install the game and reach the login screen, but you won't be able to log in and access the game without an active ESO2TU account." Now, they didn't actually say whether or not there'll be a way for anybody with a used disc to actually buy an account, but you would imagine that there'll be an option for them to go to ZeniMax's online website for a license and things like that, but whether or not they'll be charged full price after having paid for this used version or whatever, I don't know. I mean, in most cases, I think most people would know that with an MMO, you don't buy a used copy. It just doesn't happen. If someone lends it to you, however, and says, "Oh, have you already used the code, but here you go," then it's not so bad if all you have to do is go to ZeniMax's website, pick up a key, and then you've already got everything and you're ready and raring to go. And as I said previously, this is pretty standard for a paid MMO that, when you get a key, that's it. The disc is just for installation. Obviously, with free-to-play ones, it doesn't apply, but for ones you've paid money for, well, say, for example, my copy of Guild Wars 2. Still got the disc for it sitting on my shelf. I've, of course, already used the key for it. I then couldn't sell that on because, well, it's useless. It's just to install a game that you cannot play because there's no code for it. So this isn't that unusual, but people do seem to be reacting poorly to it, and while I can kind of see where they're coming from, this isn't that unusual. It's exactly the same as it is on PC, and it pretty much is the way that MMOs have always worked since, well, ever, to be honest with you. So there you have it. Anyway, that's me done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.